Get ready for the action because Manchester City is officially joining the hunt for RC Lens centre-back Samson Baidoo. This is a heavyweight European battle brewing, with Liverpool, Juventus, and Inter Milan all identified as potential suitors for the talented defender. Baidoo's stock is rising fast following Lens' incredible displays in the 2025-26 campaign, and transfer bosses at Manchester City, led by sporting director Hugo Viana, could very well emerge as interested parties in this emerging French talent as the club pushes for a domestic treble.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we break down the predicted starting lineup for Manchester City as they take on Crystal Palace at the Etihad Stadium. Pep Guardiola is set to deploy a 4-2-3-1 formation, and we look at who is expected to start, including Nico Gonzalez and Abdulkadir Kusanov, alongside the defensive structure featuring Gianluigi Donnarumma and Marc Guehi. We'll also examine the midfield anchors like Bernardo Silva and Nico Gonzalez, and the attacking trio of Jeremy Doku, Rayan Cherki, and Anton Semenyo. In major football news, Italian coach Enzo Maresca is assuring everyone he feels ready for the next chapter of his career, which could very well be at Manchester City following the split from Chelsea. Maresca discussed the rumors surrounding the club, noting that his previous role as Guardiola's assistant manager adds significant weight to the speculation, and he's clearly signaling his readiness for what comes next in the football world. Finally, we hear from Manchester City's #1 goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma, who opened up about his instant bond with the club's supporters and his contributions to the city and the community charity. Donnarumma shared how the incredible welcome from the fans helped him settle in, and how his support for the charity has made a massive difference. Don't miss the rest of the breakdown right after this. Manchester City is reportedly intensifying its pursuit of RC Lens centre-back Samson Baidoo, setting the stage for a significant European transfer battle. The potential suitors for the defender include rivals Liverpool, Juventus, and Inter Milan, indicating a heavyweight contest for the talent. Baidoo's profile has significantly increased, with his valuation currently estimated around €30 million, driven by strong performances for Lens in the 2025-26 campaign. Transfer officials at Manchester City, under sporting director Hugo Viana, are reportedly eyeing Baidoo as the next emerging central defensive prospect from French football. This pursuit comes as the club navigates a complex recruitment landscape, planning for a future without established figures like Nathan Ake and the impending departure of John Stones. Manchester City's recent defensive evolution has favored physically dominant, ball-playing youngsters, exemplified by signings such as Vitor Reis and Abdulkadir Kusanov, who themselves emerged from Lens. The interest from Manchester City and Liverpool signals a potential clash, especially as Liverpool seeks a successor to Virgil van Dijk. Furthermore, other interested parties include Aston Villa, Juventus, and Inter Milan. If Baidoo performs exceptionally in the upcoming League One fixtures, his €30 million valuation could surge before the summer transfer window opens. Despite these high-level maneuvers, Manchester City's immediate focus remains fixed on the upcoming FA Cup final and their remaining Premier League fixtures. However, the groundwork being laid by Viana suggests the club is prepared to make decisive moves in the market to compensate for expected departures. Manchester City prepares for a crucial Premier League fixture against Crystal Palace at the Etihad Stadium on Wednesday night, aiming to extend their impressive run of form following a recent 3-0 win over Burnley. The reigning champions will adopt a 4-2-3-1 formation, with expected tactical adjustments to the first team. Key players Nico Gonzalez and Abdulkadir Kusanov are tipped to feature in the starting lineup. Defensively, Gianluigi Donnarumma is set to guard the goal, following a clean sheet in his last league appearance. The backline will feature Marc Guehi partnering with Kusanov, who is listed as a doubt for the match, ensuring solid shape at the back. On the flanks, Matthias Nunes is slated for the right-back position, while Nico O'Reilly will operate at left-back, both tasked with contributing to the attack when opportunities arise. The midfield anchor will be shared between Bernardo Silva and Nico Gonzalez, with both players focusing on dominating the central midfield battles. Up front, the attacking trio of Jeremy Doku, Rayan Cherki, and Antoine Semenyo is expected to link up effectively. Erling Haaland remains the focal point, needing to be a consistent threat in the final third. From the bench, Mateo Kovacic, Tejani Reinders, and Savinho are ready to provide depth. Omar Marmoush is also on the bench, with potential to come on later to influence the game if goals are required. Manchester City enters the contest confident, seeking to secure all 3 points in the midweek clash. Italian manager Enzo Maresca has expressed readiness for a new phase in his career, with speculation mounting that his next destination could be Manchester City following his departure from Chelsea. Speaking to Football Italia, the 46-year-old coach stated, "I feel ready for the next chapter," emphasizing that preparedness is the most crucial factor. Maresca confirmed he is open to possibilities, adding, "We'll see what happens." This speculation follows Maresca's split from Chelsea on January 1st, after guiding the club to the Club World Cup trophy in the USA last year. He was recently featured on Sky Sport Italia, where he indicated an eagerness to return to coaching duties after 5 months away. When directly questioned about the Manchester City rumors, Maresca acknowledged them without dismissing them. He stressed that focus should remain on readiness, noting, "What matters, regardless of the club, is being ready. There are only a few weeks left until the end of the season, then we'll see what happens." The strong link to Manchester City stems from Maresca's previous association with the club, having served as Pep Guardiola's assistant manager during the 2022-23 season and working with their youth academy in 2020-21. Maresca's career trajectory includes stints at Parma in Serie A, leading Leicester City to promotion in the 2023-24 season, and his tenure at Chelsea. Other potential destinations mentioned include a move to Napoli, should Antonio Conte depart at the close of the current season. Manchester City goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma has shared personal insights into his relationship with the club's supporters and his involvement with the official charity, City in the Community. Donnarumma's arrival in the summer of 2025 marked a significant shift for the team's defense, providing a commanding presence that has been crucial in City's pursuit of a domestic treble, although they narrowly missed out on the Golden Glove award to Arsenal's David Raya. Beyond his on-pitch performances, Donnarumma has rapidly integrated into the local Manchester community. Speaking to the Manchester Evening News, Donnarumma described the bond with the supporters as massive, emphasizing the welcoming atmosphere he experienced. He stated, "The welcome I received from the fans was incredible, and it helped me feel at home straight away. When fans show that belief and support, it gives you confidence, and it really helps you settle in both on and off the pitch." Regarding his support for City in the community, Donnarumma highlighted the club's deep local roots and his desire to contribute meaningfully. He explained that his charitable donations were focused on selecting items that could genuinely help, offer comfort, or bring smiles, underscoring the sentiment, "If it can make even a small difference to someone, then it's worth it." With the 2025-26 season nearing its end, Donnarumma remains critical amid a demanding schedule, including an upcoming match against Crystal Palace and the FA Cup final against Chelsea on May 16. Looking ahead, the goalkeeper will receive a rare break until pre-season begins in Far East Asia, following Italy's failure to qualify for the FIFA World Cup in North America.